Have you ever woken up and felt like your body just wasn't on your side? Maybe you got out of bed too fast and had to grab the wall to steady yourself. Or you reached for something just out of reach and nearly lost your balance. Or perhaps you started your day with a cup of coffee and a long list of things to do only to feel drained by 10 a.m. If you're over 60 or getting there, you're not alone. The way we start our mornings can have a powerful impact on how we feel the rest of the day. And for many seniors, small habits that seem harmless can quietly increase the risk of falls, fatigue, and even loss of independence over time. Today, I want to share with you 4 common morning routines that may be doing more harm than good without you even realizing it. These aren't about blaming yourself or feeling guilty. They're about awareness, because once you know what to look for, you can make simple changes that help you stay strong, steady, and in control. Let's start with something most of us do every single day without thinking. Danger number 1, getting out of bed too fast. Let's talk about how you get up in the morning. Do you swing your legs over the side and stand up right away? Maybe you've been doing it that way for decades. But here's what you might not know. Standing up too quickly, especially first thing in the morning, can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure, making you dizzy or lightheaded. This is called orthostatic hypotension, and it's more common as we age. When your blood pressure drops too fast, your brain gets less blood for a few seconds, and that's when you're most at risk of losing your balance. I remember talking with a woman named Carrie, who used to get up fast so she wouldn't waste time. One morning, she stood up and suddenly felt the room spin. She reached for the dresser, but missed and fell, breaking a rib. She said, "I never thought how I got out of bed could hurt me." The good news? This is one of the easiest risks to avoid. Here's a simple 3-step routine that many doctors recommend. 1. Sit up slowly, don't rush. Let your body wake up. 2. Dangle your feet over the edge of the bed for 30 to 60 seconds. This gives your circulation time to adjust. 3. Stand up slowly, holding onto the bed or a nearby chair for support. It only takes a minute, but it can save you from a fall, a hospital visit, or even losing your ability to live independently. And if you use a walker or cane, keep it close by your bed so it's ready when you need it. Because independence isn't just about doing things on your own. It's about doing them safely. Danger number 2, skipping breakfast or eating the wrong foods. Now let's talk about what you eat or don't eat when you first wake up. Have you ever skipped breakfast because you weren't hungry or just had a cup of coffee and called it good? Many of us do this without thinking. But here's the truth. Skipping breakfast or eating sugary, processed foods first thing in the morning can lead to low energy, dizziness, and even blood sugar crashes that affect your balance and focus. Your body has been fasting all night. When you wake up, it needs fuel not just to feel alert, but to keep your muscles strong and your brain sharp. One of my neighbors shared how she used to drink coffee and eat a sweet roll every morning. By mid-morning, she'd feel shaky, tired, and sometimes even confused. When her doctor suggested switching to a balanced breakfast with protein, healthy fats, and fiber, everything changed. She started eating things like scrambled eggs with spinach, oatmeal with nuts and berries, or a smoothie with yogurt and fruit. She said, "I didn't think food could make such a difference. But now I have more energy, and I don't feel like I'm stumbling through the morning." So what makes a good senior-friendly breakfast? Look for meals that include protein, like eggs, Greek yogurt, or peanut butter, to support muscle strength. Fiber, from whole grains, fruits, or vegetables, to keep blood sugar steady. Healthy fats, like avocado or nuts, to support brain health. And avoid sugary cereals, pastries, or fruit juices that cause a quick spike and then a crash. Because how you fuel your body in the morning sets the tone for your entire day. And when you feel strong and clear-headed, you're more likely to stay active, independent, and confident. So far, we've covered 2 dangerous morning routines that can quietly affect your independence. 1. Getting out of bed too fast, which increases the risk of falls. 2. Skipping breakfast or eating the wrong foods, which can lead to low energy and poor balance. Both of these habits are common, and both are easy to fix with small, thoughtful changes. In the next part of this video, we'll continue exploring the next 2 dangerous routines, like how you dress and how you move around your home in the morning. I encourage you to reflect. Are there ways you can make your morning safer and more energizing? Even small steps like sitting up slowly or choosing a better breakfast can lead to big improvements in how you feel and move each day. Now let's move on to something many of us don't think twice about, but can be surprisingly dangerous. This next habit happens before you've even left your bedroom. Danger number 3. Wearing the wrong shoes or socks first thing. Let's talk about your feet, because what you put on them first thing in the morning matters more than you might think. Have you ever hopped out of bed and immediately stepped into slippers or socks that slide on hardwood or tile floors? Or maybe you keep a pair of old sneakers by your bed and put them on without tying the laces. These small choices might seem harmless, but they can increase your risk of slipping, tripping, or losing your balance, especially when your body is still waking up. I remember talking with a man named George, who used to wear his favorite backless slippers every morning. He loved how soft they were. But one morning, his foot slipped out as he reached for the bathroom door, and he fell, spraining his wrist. He said, "I never thought my slippers could hurt me. I just liked how they felt." The truth is, many popular slippers and socks, especially those with smooth soles or no grip, are like walking on ice. And if you're already dealing with stiffness, joint pain, or balance issues, that extra slipperiness can be the difference between a safe step and a serious fall. So, what can you do? Look for slippers or shoes with non-slip soles, the kind that grip the floor instead of sliding. Better yet, consider slip-resistant socks with rubber dots or grips on the bottom. They're comfortable, easy to put on, and much safer than regular socks. And if you use a walker or cane, make sure your footwear supports your stability. Avoid backless shoes, loose sandals, or anything that doesn't stay securely on your foot. One woman I spoke with said she started keeping a pair of supportive walking shoes right by her bed. She puts them on as soon as she's up, no slippers, no socks that slide. She said, "It's a small change, but I feel more stable from the first step." Because independence starts with your feet. And when you protect your balance in the morning, you protect your freedom all day. Danger number 4. Rushing through morning tasks without a plan. Now let's talk about something that might feel familiar, trying to do too much too soon. Have you ever woken up and immediately started rushing, making the bed, starting laundry, brewing coffee, checking the mail without giving your body time to wake up? We all want to feel productive. But when you overload your morning with tasks before your body is ready, you increase your risk of mistakes, fatigue, and even injury. My cousin Debbie shared how she used to jump out of bed and start cleaning the house right away. She thought, "If I get moving, I'll feel more awake." But over time, she noticed she was more tired by midday, and she started forgetting things, like turning off the stove or locking the door. When her doctor suggested she slow down and prioritize 1 or 2 key tasks each morning, her energy improved dramatically. She said, "I realized I wasn't being lazy by going slower. I was being smart." The morning is not the time to rush. It's the time to set the tone for a safe, steady day. So instead of trying to do everything at once, try this. 1. Focus on one thing at a time. Make your coffee, then sit and enjoy it. Fold laundry later, not first. 2. Keep frequently used items within easy reach. Don't stretch, bend, or climb first thing in the morning. 3. Use assistive tools if they help, like a reacher grabber, a long-handled shoehorn, or a raised toilet seat. These aren't signs of weakness. They're tools of independence. Because staying independent isn't about doing everything the way you used to. It's about doing things in a way that keeps you safe, strong, and in control. So far, we've covered 4 dangerous morning routines that can quietly affect your independence. 1. Getting out of bed too fast. 2. Skipping breakfast or eating the wrong foods. 3. Wearing unsafe shoes or socks. 4. Rushing through tasks without a plan. Each of these habits is common. Each can be changed. And the beautiful thing is, you don't have to overhaul your entire morning. Just start with one small change. In the final part of this video, we'll wrap up with practical tips and encouragement to help you build a safer, more energizing morning routine. It's one that supports your independence for years to come. I encourage you to reflect. Are there ways you can make your morning safer and more peaceful? Even small steps, like sitting up slowly, eating a balanced breakfast, or switching to grippy socks, can lead to big improvements in how you feel and move each day. Let's finish strong. Now, let's talk about how you can gently change these habits without stress, guilt, or feeling overwhelmed. Because the goal isn't perfection. It's progress. And it's about creating a morning routine that supports your strength, safety, and confidence every single day. Let me quickly recap what we've covered in this series. 1. Instead of jumping out of bed, sit up slowly and let your body adjust. Just a minute can make a big difference in preventing dizziness and falls. 2. Instead of skipping breakfast or reaching for sugary foods, choose meals with protein, fiber, and healthy fats to fuel your body and mind. 3. Instead of slipping into backless slippers or smooth socks, wear grippy, supportive footwear from the very first step. 4. And instead of rushing to get things done, slow down and focus on one thing at a time, giving your body the time it needs to wake up. Each of these changes is small, but together they form a powerful foundation for staying independent, mobile, and safe. And the best part? You don't have to change everything at once. Start with one. Maybe today, you sit on the edge of the bed for 30 seconds before standing. Or swap your morning pastry for a bowl of oatmeal with nuts and berries. Or replace your old slippers with a pair that has non-slip soles. Small steps done consistently lead to lasting change. Because independence isn't about doing everything on your own. It's about doing things in a way that keeps you strong, steady, and in control. And when you make your mornings safer and more intentional, you're not just protecting your body. You're protecting your freedom. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you won't miss future videos like this one. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed how your morning habits affect your energy or balance? Have you made any changes to your morning routine that helped you feel more stable or energized? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else take that first step toward a safer, more confident day. We're all learning together, and every tip matters. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for giving me the chance to speak directly to you, heart to heart. Here's to your health, your safety, and living your best life on your own terms. Until next time, take care of yourself. And remember, a few mindful minutes in the morning can protect your independence for years to come. See you soon.